Good morning, everyone. At least it's good morning here. I decided to go ahead and share this journal. I had mentioned when I posted it on Instagram that I probably wouldn't be sharing it or finishing it till after my hardwood floors were put in. But I actually managed to finish it, and I have a moment, and not too much has been started yet on my studio, so I'm taking this moment to share this. This was made over a pretty long period of time. I'd work on it a little bit here, then I'd go a few days, then I'd work on it again, whereas usually I go straight through till I'm finished. But anyway, I used a lot of digitals from the new kit from Nicola at the Paper Cameo with her sewing kit. And I had already done this cover, or at least the patchwork part of it, quite a long time ago. So I had the cover and I just never went on to complete it. So I thought that would be perfect for this particular kit. So it is an antique crazy quilt that I used, and or a portion of it actually. And then I covered it with this beautiful lace because there were some places where the silk is fracturing, as silk does. So I also, so I used this beautiful lace doily, and then I added this antique image of these beautiful flowers, and I had these old flowers, and I thought, oh, they'll go great. So, and then I added trim. Now, this is a very, very chunky journal, probably too chunky, but pieces can be taken out if whoever buys it ends up not liking how chunky it is, because you can see, I think, how chunky is. Once I untie it, it comes open. So it's just this. I don't know if this is silk or satin. I'm not sure. It's just something I had. So going into it, you can see it's pretty surprising. Sometimes it flops right open. So opening it up, on the inside cover, I have this wonderful marbled paper that I'm almost out of that I bought many years ago. And I used this lace on both front and back. It goes straight across for a pocket. And then in the pocket, I have, first of all, I have this. This was, I think, like a little gift with purchase kind of thing. And then I just, you can't really see it, stenciled some things, flowers on the back. And then I have this little card that has a pocket with this 1860s photograph. And this is out of an old, either it's Godey's or Peterson's magazine with patterns. And they slip in here, like so. You can write on the back, journal on the back. And then here we go. So over here, I placed a padded heart that I've had for a long time from, I think it's called the padded heart. Anyway, I bought these some time ago, and now I'm having the opportunity to use a couple of them. So I made it into a pocket. And this is just a journaling card, and this is a copy of an antique piece that I have. What's left of it, anyway, because when my dog was a puppy, got a hold of the box and chewed it. And then I just did some embossing and some floral trim. And this beautiful image. Over here is some smocking that was done 50 plus years ago, not by me. And it was actually part of a dress that my daughter's grandmother made, and it had been really badly stained. I hung on to it for obviously years, and then I decided I could at least use the smocking. So then we have this tag with some fabric and a button and journal on the back. It's sewn on. And over here I have some embossed handmade paper with that I've made into a pocket with a little ruffle, and another journaling card, and just a little thread holder. More embossed paper, places to write, to journal. Over here in this pocket, this is a little needlework copybook, which I have the original of, which is just about to fall apart, and it was done just like this. There was blank on one side, so you could use it. So I copied most of the pages. I think there was another set I didn't in the cover, which looks very much like this. Well, it looks exactly the same, except it's old and tattered. And this is an envelope. I don't think there's anything in it. Showing the sewing machines. And this was, I think, a gift. A little gift with purchase. And I'm not sure. So you need to be careful putting this in because of this old music. Tears pretty easy. And this is a snippet of this most gorgeous trim that I have that actually goes this way. So if you can see that, I don't know how well. And then these are just, I think there was one back here. These are from Nicholas Kit. And this is a portion, this is paper weaving. And over here, I made a pocket out of this little piece. And a little trade card. And another thread holder. This was from, I'm not sure where, but I did not put that one together, or the other one, but I had them. And another pattern. It's just an old book page. And over here I made this pocket, and I put this is Sari silk, a piece of it. And then we have this. These are from the kit. And there's places to write on back. This is also a trade card that I have copied. So you can see there's chaos. And then she gets the right sewing machine and all is peaceful and good. If only it could be that way, huh? So lots of places to journal. And over here, in this pocket, I have a card with some antique mother of pearl buttons and a journaling card that I made. And And another one of these pages that have patterns. I think these are from, gosh, I'm not sure, but I know that the Peterson's books, I think, are bigger than Godey's, so that's why I think it might be Godey's. And this is just cross stitch piece that I put in. Here's another pattern in color yet. Pattern for a bed quilt, it says. And then this, of course, folds out. It's my needlepoint, a quilt, this pocket, a little sample card, and another pattern pieces. Is that folded right? Yeah. There we go. And that just slips in. And here's the center. This is out of a French pattern book. And here we have, this folds out so you can write on it. Straw paper. And then we have an old license and some snippets of old writing. Let's take that off. Oh, there was something clipped on the other side, I forgot. And then I have this clipped on here. I have some of these throughout the book. Another pattern. I won't take that out, but you can see. And another lace sample. Here, I love this. This is a pocket made from, I might have been a little napkin, but it's beautifully embroidered. And then I just added the lace. And I have this gorgeous tag that I made with some fabric and lace. This beautiful piece. And then one of the little dresses that are in the kit. And here's another, just a little tuck, one of the outfits, and you can journal on the back. There it is. And here's a pocket just made of different snippets of fabric and trim and an old mother of pearl button. And partial doily, embroidered doily that I sewed onto here. This tag. And then this is a weaving. Yeah, I backed it. Sometimes I didn't get the back quite right, so anyway, this is a paper weaving. And a snippet of old book page. Here's the other heart. And it's stuffed full with another lace sample card and all these little things from the kit. Needle cases and so forth. This is just tipped over. I think it's a double page. instructions for writing, or you could paint on it. It does hold watercolor nicely. Let's use it. Anyway, I didn't take that one apart. Moving on. On this pocket, this is made from an old card. It looks like it's almost kind of like a reward of merit. It doesn't say that. And then up here is a piece of mica, which I've just put some scraps of one of the journal pages that I cut these little outfits out of. So these, and this is an old, this is fairly old. You can tell by the style of the hooks, where they're flattened. So, there's that. And this darling dress. And this sweet little jacket. And then two little needle cases, which I stuck some needles in. And some more embossed paper. And we're to the end. And then this pocket has this tag that I made. It's got, you could have either side out. And then another one of these little journaling cards with a pocket. And another lady from the 1860 era, and another pattern piece. I slip right in there. And that's it. So thank you for watching. I will be putting this in my Etsy shop, or if anyone's interested, you can certainly contact me by messaging me. I'm not sure when I'll be able to get this in, but anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I really love all your comments, and I so appreciate all of you. And so until next time, bye.